Well, guys, my first liter of milked sheep milk. I don't know. I'm tired. It's like 10:30 at night. We've been, on lamb duty. We have no running water because our well pump went, and we're pumping. I've filtered. We're not pumping. We're milking. I filtered, and I'm going to try some of my fresh sheep's milk. Now, this has been in the fridge. It is fresh from today, but it's been in the fridge, so it is slightly chilled. I'm nervous. This sounds so bad. I know we've tasted it before, so I know it's good, but I'm nervous. Oh yeah. Creamy. That is creamy. It's pretty good. I'd like to make it chocolate though, but I'm not much of a milk drinker on its own. So I'm excited to start converting this into cheese and all sorts of good stuff.
All right, new morning, and this is Enya's third time on the stand. We made a decision to move it so that we weren't walking them into the corner because we thought that might make them feel less, claustrophobic, which seems to have made a difference this morning. And as I come over here, you can see we actually have her in the stanchion. So one thing we found, we had to take out the block at the top because it was basically allowed enough space they could get their head out. And we switched it up top to just having the two pieces go together like that so that they can move back and forth. And Enya was really kind of not sure about this, and today
she's much more relaxed today.
Yeah, today she's way more relaxed, where she's kind of out in the open. She doesn't mind the fact, I mean, she can sway back and forth, but she can't get out. So maybe we've mastered this. Although,
still was very hard to get on it.
Well, yeah, hard to get on, but the one thing we're going to have to do is put another board in the front here, so as you can see, they know there's food in there, and it wouldn't be too hard for somebody to jump up and get that food from her.
I think she's much more relaxed now that it's light.
Yeah, and she doesn't seem to mind the
and she's eating. She didn't even eat, really, before when we had it in the corner, but now she's locked in and she is eating even that way.
You can see there, one thing about the sheep versus the goats, they do get some shavings on them, but those shavings don't fall off much. They kind of cling to the...
stuck to the oils in their hair.
Yeah, so the jar method is working well to keep the milk clean. Yeah, she really doesn't seem to mind being in there with those bars against her neck, but like I said, she's not really fixed in there. She just can't get back out. We'll see how this works. As you can see, the babies are eager to try this out. We got one more to milk. They actually milk out pretty easy.
I find this way easier than the goats were for hand milking.
All done and time to release her. And she figured it out pretty good so far.
All right, so we got Snow on. Snow's only, this is her second time really. We're late milking her. But she did go on. The one thing I'm going to say is getting it out of the corner, I think, has made a huge difference because both sheep so far have been willing to put their head through the thing to get to the food, where when there was a solid wall there, neither of them wanted to put their head through the stanchion. So Chris had mentioned it actually last night. How on earth do people do it out in the middle of the field, get their sheep to go up on a stanchion? And that made me think, maybe we've got them too boxed in and they don't feel comfortable going into that tight little box. And I think it might be right, because now moving it out into the open where they have a good runway up to it and can see the other side of it, they seem to be a lot more comfortable. As Chris almost gets hit by somebody attacking their own baby. Basically just kind of getting her comfortable with my hand being in there. She's kicking a little bit at it, so I don't want to put the jar in yet. I only have a small jar going because she is not milking nearly as much as Enya is. There you go, girl. There you go. Good girl. Once I get into the rhythm, she usually settles pretty good.
And she's not the best milker by any means.
Nope, but milk is milk.
and I get to be in charge of babysitting.
The advantage to making things stronger or building things stronger than they need to be. I'm now going to clean up her back feet because I notice as I'm milking that the sheep need their feet done very, very badly. Something that we've been a little complacent on, and that's bad animal husbandry on our part.
And like most things with sheep, it's a bit of a
fight. They don't like it. So we definitely are getting to the point that we need to take the milk stand and fence it off from everybody else because, as you can see, they figured out that they get fed on the stand and we're constantly having to deal with multiple sheep wanting to be on at a time. So time to do a quick demo on the improvement that has been made with using the stand. Enya has got it. Unfortunately, we still have babies in here, so we need to remove the babies, but watch how quickly she hops up here with no problem this time. Come on, guys. Up, up, up. She's right there. She's waiting. Up, up. Come on, Enya. Come on, girl. Put our feet down. Locked in, and she's ready to milk. So that only took about a week to get her to where she understood the process, and that's wonderful because that means there's hope for everybody else. Do not eat it. The lambs are very helpful. Take this. There we go. Hey, girl. You coming off? So proof of concept, really. We've been milking Enya now for a little over 3 weeks and doing pretty good. We get roughly not quite 1.5 liters out of her. This is her morning milk, and we don't get as much as when she has been out on the pasture all day. We definitely find she produces a lot more when she's been out on the good food. Overnight, we get a little bit less. But all in all, we're very happy. We have made a ton of cheese and all sorts of things, which videos are to come for that. But we're going to get back into the groove, and we just wanted to show you that we did make this dream reality, or my dream anyways. I'm not sure it was Chris's dream, but we are milking. Even if it's only one, it is proof of concept that it will work, and we will be able to train the others. And we're almost to weaning season. I can't believe how fast time has gone. So hopefully some of those other girls will still have some milk in there that we can take advantage of. Look at that. We have advanced to freezing the milk. I am now milking 4 sheep, and it is time to start tucking it away for the winter months. So that's one of the things that's really wonderful about sheep milk, and one of the things we were most looking forward to was being able to freeze it and take it out of the fridge and have it still be the same as when it went in, which allows me to make cheese and things like that later when we're not in the middle of busy season. And luckily, we emptied some space in those freezers for just this purpose so that we could fill it with milk right now. And as the summer progresses, we will make that milk into cheese, and we will fill it with things from the garden.